Hello, bonjour, namaste, ni hao, and ohio everybody. What is going on? It is Galeriot here, and welcome back to the YouTube channel once again for another Danmachi Battle Chronicle video. And today we are going to be going over the maintenance notice and update contents for tonight's update. And yes, there is an update happening later tonight. On the 17th of October, that is to say Tuesday, there will be an update, but for us, of course, in the Western regions, we will be getting the update tonight, probably at around 10 p.m. 11 p.m. if you're in America, or if you're living in Europe, it'll be super early in the morning at about 3 a.m. 4 a.m. sometime around then, basically. So be sure you guys are ready for the update, or get up early in the morning and get to the update yourselves, of course, because there are things in this update that are quite interesting. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. But before we get in, of course, remember to leave a like down below if you guys go on to enjoy this video. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and of course other Danmachi related content as well. And let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section as well about the new game mode that is being added to the game. And yes, I confirmed it right here, right now. There is a new game mode coming to the game, but in a very interesting way. Anyways, let's get right into it, shall we? Due to a game update, there will be a maintenance during the schedule below. We apologize for any inconvenience and appreciate your cooperation. The maintenance schedule goes from 7 a.m. to 12 a.m. UTC plus 9, which means that basically in the UK, for example, it'll go from 11 p.m. BST to 4 a.m. in the morning. And for you guys in America, that would be around 6 p.m. Eastern time, that is to say East Coast time, of course, right? 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. If my math is right, that should be the time and schedule for your guys' update, basically. So be sure to get ready for that whenever you can. And of course, make sure you guys do your things in game, of course, your dailies, whatever it may be, well in time before the update begins. Now, let's take a look at the update details really quickly and see what we have right here. So, Tokimeki Oraru Summer, last part, the secret disenchantment struggle there a bit. Tokimeki Oraru Summer, last part, the secret disenchantment swimsuit familiar festival is to be held. Main story conversion arc is added, so that is basically the follow-up to the Apollon story in season 2. And new content, score attack, is added, which is super interesting in my personal opinion, at least the way that it's called, score attack. It kind of reminds me of Record Buster in a way. So let's see how it is exactly. They've gone on to talk about it here. They're saying there's more contents as well. I assume there's going to be a new banner replacing Bet's banner, most likely. I think at least, right? There should be maybe a couple of other things as well here and there. Maybe new packs, some other stuff as well. Maybe a new login bonus. Hopefully there is. I would appreciate a new login bonus game. You know, it would be greatly appreciated. New content, score attack. Now this is very interesting, okay? Ranking events held in the past are now available as quests that you can challenge at any time. So basically, the Orc Lord event ranking that we had and the Tiona event ranking that we had recently, right? They will both be added as quests that you can do at any time. Score attack is a content where you collect points by defeating enemies within the time limit, and you can obtain luxurious items based on the score you achieve. So basically, I assume that it's sort of like milestones in a way. So let's say, for example, every 100 points you get a new reward effectively. So what it is trying to incentivize you as the player to do is to try and get higher scores as time goes on, and therefore we can get as many rewards as possible from said milestone. So for example, right, at 1800 you can get a guaranteed UR ticket. I'm not saying there is, this is just as an example. I don't think they're gonna give that. At 1800, okay, ignore UR ticket. At 1800 points they give us mystical Falna, for example, right? But right now you can only get 1600. Well, in the long term, I assume that this is gonna be something you can do at any time, like it says it will be, right? You can do it at any time you want. There's no restrictions, there's no nothing of that sort. At any time you want, any moment, you can go from 1600 points to 1800 points. Maybe you summon for more units, maybe you get more awakenings, so on and so forth, right? Maybe you come up with a better strategy for the event ranking, and therefore you can get that mystical fauna at some point down the line. I think this is fantastic, and this is a great form of long-term content once again that they've added to the game. This is absolutely brilliant, and this is something we desperately needed. Again, if they could do the same thing for raids, updates as well, it would be truly appreciated. But this is a great addition nonetheless. I have to give credit where it's due. You know, this is a new type of content that was absolutely necessary to be added to the game. You know, I had a comment yesterday coming out saying like, oh, sorry man, I had to uninstall the game, there's not enough content, and you know, PvP is broken. I don't know about PvP being broken. Personally, I've not had any issues, but I understand people have their own issues. I know some people are unable to update their PC client. Some people are struggling with some bugs and so on and so forth. Personally, I've not encountered any issues, knock on wood. I'm fine on that front for the foreseeable future at least. But, you know, I understand why people may be leaving because of the lack of content, because I don't think there's necessarily a lack of content. It's just that the content is not replayable enough, in all honesty. You're limited by stamina, you're limited by the challenge ticket refreshes when it comes to obviously Battle Arena. Magic Stone Scramble is a bit of a grind, and event ranking only comes so often, right? Adding more modes like Score Attack, you know, improving current game modes as well if they can, are great ways for them to just keep players engaged and retain players. Again, they need to keep doing stuff like this, and I think they will over time. Especially, they will keep doing stuff like this, but I understand people want it as soon as possible and ASAP, you know, because that's how you're going to be able to keep the players engaged, right? Especially in a gacha game and in a gacha gaming market, of course, right, where there are so many competitors. So I absolutely understand players' perspective when it comes to this. Cannot wait to see where we go from here, of course, when it comes to Score Attack, and I'm looking forward to seeing what luxurious items will be available, right? Like I said, I don't think we're gonna get UR tickets. I think it's gonna be stuff like Mystical Fauna, Exilia, and so on and so forth. I think the initial maximum reward for at least the early event rankings that we have right now, I assume the best rewards will be around the 1600 1700 mark, in my personal opinion, assuming the point system is exactly the same. I think beyond that, we're gonna probably see the rewards being repetitive, basically, because after a point you don't want players to be locked out of getting, you know, certain rewards, but you don't want, you know, your best players to miss out on certain rewards as well if they're getting high scores like 2000 2100 and stuff, right? So I'm curious to see where they go in terms of the rewards and the structure of the milestones. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What sort of rewards do you guys expect, and how should the milestones be set up? I'm curious to see what you guys have to say down below in the comment section below. Now let's move on to the what else they have in here. So scheduled adjustments, certain issue fixes, certain text corrections, certain character appearance effects, and special move effects adjustments. So basically this is obviously as expected, and yeah, please refrain from logging in during maintenance, and they're gonna fix some more stuff basically. So we'll figure that out. Now, one more thing that somebody sent to me in Discord, actually, and I didn't even know that there was an issue with some of the tournaments. Apparently, I think it was something to do with Battle Arena. It's in the JP version of the game for some JP version of the news for some reason, not in the English one. I don't know why. But apparently there were some wrong positions shown in game and stuff, right? And apparently they are going to be fixing that tomorrow, or whatever it may be, and they're gonna be giving 3000 magic gems or 3000 selas to all players, which again, great, a free multi for every player, of course, right? And then furthermore, if you were participating in any of these battle arenas, if you used any Selas in these battle arenas, right, you will be given the Selas back, and you will be given 2000 coins for each battle arena you participated in. So this is all in regards to battle arena, and they will be given out tomorrow on they said compensation and apologies will be distributed after the maintenance on October 17th 2023 and all the way until October 23rd 2023. So make sure you guys log in that area. And yeah, I mean, these guys need to keep you know, having to do this sort of stuff, which I understand. This is kind of frustrating for them as well, unfortunately, right? But yeah, it is kind of unfortunate that they're having to do this. Apparently they're also going to be resetting the first rank rewards, it seems like. I think they're going to be resetting the first rank rewards here, resetting the receipt history of the first rewards for the fighting tournament, which means that they're going to be, so even for the first rank rewards, they're going to be resetting it as well. Okay, interesting. I mean, we'll have to wait and see. I mean, this is more Selas for every player, basically. They already had to reset it for Magic Stone Scramble. They're going to be resetting it for Battle Arena as well, it seems like, which is insane to me. But yeah, anyways, it's all well and good. This is cool. I'm very excited for the new content, and I'm very excited to get a huge amount of Selas thanks to their incompetence, to be quite honest, which I know is frustrating for them because they're basically having to give us free Selas. and we're reaping the benefits of their issues as well, right? Even though it's negatively affecting us, I mean, they're kind of, sort of like bribing us, in all honesty, in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm not gonna extend this video any longer than it already is, of course. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please be sure to leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and like I said, leave your thoughts below in the comment section down below. It's been Galeriot signing out. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.